I typed one paragraph. 6 minutes later, I had a finished commercial for a product that does not exist. No camera, no studio, no editor, no stock footage. One prompt and a connector. And the thing that made it is not a video app. It is ChatGPT, wired directly into Higgsfield through something called an MCP. Let me show you exactly how it works and what it costs, because that second part is where most of these videos go quiet. So first, what is an MCP? Think of it as a power outlet for AI. On one side, you have the model you already talk to. On the other side, you have a tool that can actually do something in the real world. The MCP is the plug between them. Once it is in, you stop describing what you want and start getting it. Higgsfield built one for their whole platform. Image models, video models, audio, upscaling, all of it behind one connection. And it is not only video. It will generate images, write the sound, upscale a clip to 4K, cut a vertical version for shorts, and score a video for you. Every one of those used to be a separate tab, a separate account, and a separate bill. And the important part is this: you do not pick the model. You describe the shot, and the connector picks for you. That matters more than it sounds. There are dozens of models on this platform, and each one is good at something different. Knowing which is a job in itself. Here is the connection. It takes about 30 seconds. Go to mcp.higgsfield.ai. That is the address, and it is in the description below. Copy the server link from that page. Open your connector settings and add a new connector. Paste the link and give it a name. Approve the access when it asks. That is it. 5 steps, and you are connected. Now watch the icon appear next to the prompt box. That little badge is the whole point of this video. Everything after this is one conversation. Here is what I typed. I want you to see how ordinary it is. Make me a funny ad for a candy bar called Big Chonk. Shoot it like an epic movie trailer, way too dramatic for a chocolate bar. 3 images first. Then turn each image into its own 5-second video. Then join them. That is it. No model names, no settings, no resolution, no aspect ratio, nothing technical at all. I wrote it the way you would text a friend who edits video for a living. And look what happens first. It does not start generating. It thinks about the shots. It writes 3 scenes on its own: a mountain, a desert battle, a sci-fi finale. For a chocolate bar. I did not ask for any of those. That is the part people underestimate. The connector is not a button. It is making creative decisions. Now the images. 3 of them, 16 by 9. And notice the label on this card, GPT Image 2. I never typed that. It looked at what I asked for, decided that was the right tool for a clean product shot, and used it. That decision alone is why this is different from every generator you have used. Here is the first one. A chocolate bar standing on a mountain like a monument, with light coming up from below. The second. A desert. Dust in the air, the same bar, same proportions, same wrapper. And the third. Full science fiction. Glow, scale, the whole thing. 3 images. Same product in all 3. That consistency is normally the hardest thing to get, and I did not ask for it once. If you have ever tried to keep one object looking the same across 3 generations, you know what that usually costs you. Reference images, seeds, half an hour of fighting. Here, it just held. The reason is that it fed the first image back in as the reference for the other 2. That is a technique, and it applied it without being told. Now it animates them. And here is the second decision it made for me. Seedance 2.0. 5 seconds each, 16 by 9, and look at that last chip. Audio. It generated sound as well, without being asked. While this renders, let me talk about money, because this is where I think you actually want a straight answer. Each of those clips runs about 60 to 70 credits. The images are cheaper. The whole thing you are watching cost me less than a takeaway lunch. Now compare that to the alternative. A product spot like this from a small agency starts in the low thousands and takes a week. I am not going to tell you this replaces a film crew. It does not. But for a concept, a pitch, a test ad, or a channel that needs volume, the maths is not close. And think about what that does to how you work. When a version costs you a few cents and 6 minutes, you stop protecting your first idea. You make 5. You throw 4 away. That is a completely different way of working. And it is only possible when the cost of being wrong drops to almost nothing. That is the real unlock here. Not the video, the number of attempts you can afford. Here is the first clip. Camera pushes in, dust moves, light sweeps across the wrapper. 5 seconds, and it has weight. Second clip. The desert. Same bar, and it still looks like the same product. Third. The finale. 3 shots, 1 prompt, 1 conversation. And I want to be honest with you about the one thing I did myself. I joined the 3 clips in my editor. 15 seconds, straight cuts. 30 seconds of work. Everything you have seen before that came out of the connector. Now, if you want to see what this looks like without the connector, here is the same platform by hand. Pick a model. Pick a resolution. Write the prompt. Set the aspect ratio. Generate. Wait. Then do it again for the next shot. Then again. It is not hard. It is just slow. And every step is a decision you have to make yourself. That is the whole argument for agentic AI in one screen. Same engine, same output. One of them asks you 9 questions, and one of them asks you none. Higgsfield also sends out a media kit with the platform. Let me show you what is in it, because a lot of people never open theirs. Ready-made clips, product shots, style references. 52 videos in here. If you are running a faceless channel, that folder alone is a week of background footage you do not have to generate. And you can feed these straight back in as references, which is how you keep a look consistent across a whole series. That is worth saying twice. Point the connector at a clip you already like and ask for more in that style. It will match the grade, the lens, the mood. That is how a channel starts looking like a channel instead of a pile of random AI clips. So let me tell you who this is actually for. If you make 1 video a month, you do not need this. Do it by hand and enjoy it. If you are shipping content every day or testing 10 ad concepts to find the one that works, this changes your week. The bottleneck in content was never the idea. It was the 4 hours between the idea and the file. This is what the vibe marketing crowd has been promising all year, except this time, you can watch it happen in one window with a timer running. A few honest limits before you go. It is not a video editor. It generates. It does not cut. You will still finish in your own software. Shots are short, 5 to 10 seconds. You build a piece out of them. You do not get a film in one go. And it will surprise you. Sometimes that is a gift, and sometimes you regenerate. Budget for both. One practical tip. Write the prompt like a brief, not like a settings menu. Say what the thing should feel like and say what you do not want. Leave the technical decisions alone. Every time I tried to control it more, I got a worse result. The short prompt beat the long one every single time I tested it. If you want to try it, the link is in the description. It is the first thing there. You will not have to hunt for it. Connect it once. Then type one ordinary sentence and see what comes back. I've been making AI video for a while now, and this is the first time the tool got out of the way completely. If this was useful, subscribe. I am going to keep pushing this until it breaks, and I will show you when it does. Thanks for watching.